Hello and welcome everyone to the CSN Mint. I'm Kevin Cash, as always joined by my good friend Corey Cady, and we have the continuation of a very, very popular series with Fender. We actually just last week brought in the guitar pick.
Right.
Mike shared that opportunity here with you folks last week. Tremendously well that received, and that is almost gone, I believe. There's just a few of those left.
Yep.
Speaking of few of those, we just have a few of these available. We usually try and get as many as we possibly can. Unfortunately, this time around, there are more players in the market, so to speak, more companies that are going after this to offer. We didn't get as many as we had anticipated. Normally we try and shoot for a few hundred, usually at 300 mark, even less this time. This is the 2024 Fender Jazzmaster Silver Guitar Coin. 1 ounce of pure silver here, folks, 0.9999 on that pure silver. Each of these individually numbered, and that number is found stamped on the reverse of this beautiful coin. Just 4,000 of these exist for worldwide distribution.
Yep, as always, PAMP, well known for bringing us some of the nicest privately struck coins in the world, and I'd say what they're most well known for, you mentioned there, Kevin, that each of the coins are individually serialized on the actual coin itself. So it's always funny to refer to something like this as a coin, but they are legal tender, $2 denomination, and extremely rare. Worldwide issue, only 4,000 coins. Just like each and every one of these Fender guitars that we've offered over the past 3 years, they will be an instant sellout. We've got a list of folks. Those of our representatives in the preferred customer department will be hitting the ground running on these. So if whatever is available here come Monday, they won't last long. At this price, $119.95, certainly some of the most competitive pricing you're going to find out there. I believe this was recently advertised at another show on television at
$180.
$180.
Yep, you got it. Good point.
Wanted to get that right. But this is an incredible opportunity. You've got the Jazzmaster, presented by Fender, I believe, in 1960, and probably became most famous when Jimi Hendrix played the Star Spangled Banner rendition he did at the original Woodstock in 1969. So I think he's probably more well known for the Stratocaster.
Yeah,
Jimmy, but
he used that more, but he certainly did use the Jazzmaster. In fact, it's interesting. Jim Irsay, owner of the Indianapolis Colts NFL team, he actually bought at auction Jimi Hendrix's Jazzmaster. He paid, this is crazy, he paid $3.8 million for that piece. So, you know, it's just a great opportunity, a very well-known piece. Those of you that have the collection that have been putting this together, do call in now, do get online, because as I mentioned, we don't have as many of these as we like to get. Just more players in the game, if you will, that are going after these, and just not enough to go around. PAMP has done a tremendous job with the packaging on this. You can see the certificate of authenticity, knowing that your piece is one of those 4,000 pieces struck. The display case and box on this is just beautiful. The coin itself, the colorized on the front and the reverse on the back, they've just, it's no surprise. Those of you that have been with us and collecting with us for quite a while know and understand the quality of work that PAMP produces, the importance, the reason that Fender paired with the best silver producer, because they are the best guitars, let's face it, and these are going to be the best in your collection.
Yeah, and you could see on the packaging they really leaned into the the surf rock. I think it was very well known with that genre. Then it became more popular with the alternative, and then of course with jazz. But these opportunities we're always excited to bring to you. The PAMP products are world renowned and very limited. 4,000 total at $119.95. Again, this is a 1 ounce, 4 nines, 99.99% pure silver. And this is something we've been offering each iteration. So I believe 2021 was the 75th anniversary of the Stratocaster. Now, I've had some folks that didn't get in back in 2021. They got the surf green. We had the Fiesta red. We had the Daphne blue. We had the Amp and the bass guitar, the 2-coin set. And I had a collector here recently that I worked with on a regular basis. He missed the first one, and we had to go out in the secondary market, and I helped him acquire that 2021 for $499.
Yeah.
I had the same issue limit at 4,000 total coins, so these are hard to come by, and these are the type of things when we sell out and they're sold out across the world, these don't turn up in the secondary market. I mean, people are putting together the consecutive issues on these to get the entire set, and it's just extremely limited with 4,000 total pieces.
Yeah, if this is your first piece in the series, you're going to be putting yourself in an excellent position, even if you don't have the priors, because as you mentioned, Corey, you're absolutely correct. Going back and getting these to complete out your set, if you still need one, you're missing one, it becomes very challenging. And so that's what we look for in collecting. We look for rarity. We look for condition. These are absolutely pristine in the original packaging. So that's what collectors really like to see. We do have each and every one of these coming with that original packaging. Grab as many as you can comfortably afford. If you do part ways with one down the line, at least you have another one in your collection that you can hold on to. And like Corey said, with the number of collectors out there that collect these each and every time, they won't last long. We've seen competitors, like you mentioned, advertise and have no problem selling these at the $180 mark. We're at only $119.95.
Yeah, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity to get in at the ground floor price. Because again, Kevin, you mentioned we have under 300 of these with a worldwide mintage of only 4,000. I mean, it's not too far under 10% of the entire worldwide mintage. And as we've mentioned before with different PAMP products, if we could get all 4,000 of these, we would be happy as could be. It would still be a sellout, might take a couple of weeks, but with the amount of folks into a crossover collectible like this, where you hit the musicians, it is a legal tender coin, super collectible with only 4,000. And just to point out again, like all of the PAMP products, individually serialized on the reverse of the coin, and it's got that proof finish. Of course, Queen Elizabeth on the back, still adorned with Queen Elizabeth because of when this was a licensed product from the start in 2021. Of course, Queen Elizabeth was still alive, so she will remain through the series when it ultimately comes to an end.
Yeah, you can see on the reverse there, Queen Elizabeth, the $2 denomination in the top right, the individually numbered just above her crown. You see below her effigy, that's her side profile, Elizabeth 2024, and then you do see Solomon Islands. So it's interesting to think that this was approved by Queen Elizabeth and the royal monarch before her passing. It's one of the last opportunities you're going to get to have her adorn any of your coins, as everything now is going to be Prince Charles. So one of those other special little caveats, little opportunities there that a lot of savvy collectors may not realize, but by watching today, you get that as well with this special offer.
Right. The Jazzmaster, it's got obviously that offset unbalanced body, and then it's the first Fender guitar to have the two separate tone circuits.
Yep.
So, you know, musicians out there obviously going to know a lot more about these guitars than you and I, Kevin. We're more coin guys, but these type of opportunities are always special to us as a collectible. Again, with anything PAMP on the limited worldwide issue, and the quality, as you can see, absolutely stunning.
Well, you talk about, you know, those folks that are more educated in this, right? You mentioned that we focus more on the coins, which this is absolutely a coin because of the denomination struck on there. It's very rare at only 4,000 of these. But I and some of the other folks in the preferred collector division do have those collectors that are putting this set together that are very well versed in the guitar hobby and do consistently get these into their collection at the initial offer when it is the best opportunity for them, that do end up getting dozens of these at a time, 10 and 20 of these at a time to put away into their collection, to give out to their friends in the hobby as well. So we just have a limited number of these available, less than the normal 300. So do get on the phone now. Do get online at csnmint.com. Give us a call. We've been calling for nearly 25 years. Order your 2024 Jazzmaster Silver guitar coin. Call now. Operators are standing by.